What's up, Internet? This is WrestleLens coming at you with the ups and downs for Monday Night Raw, which took place June 18th, 2018. We opened with Kurt Angle addressing Alexa when she won, which we found out that Nia Jax is doing physical therapy right now and might be out for a little bit, and that they have their rematch scheduled already for Extreme Rules. But before that, Alexa went on to talk on Ronda more, and then Ronda came out and stirred up a bunch of drama with Kurt and Alexa, and then used the briefcase on Alexa and Kurt Angle, and was suspended for 30 days, and might now have jeopardized her chances at getting the women's title, which was an up and down. Then we would go for Seth having his open challenge with Dolph would take to challenge him, which again during the match Seth ends up hurting his knee, possibly injuring himself. And then while Drew McIntyre would distract Seth from what Dolph was doing, Dolph would get the pin on him and win the Intercontinental title. Then they would proceed to beat him up even after the match. I feel like that was a down. That wasn't very good. Then we would go to Bobby facing Kurt Hawkins again for his possibly, which now is his 203rd loss. Then we would go for a promo for Monster in the Banks, which he would call out Brock Lesnar to say that he will face him anytime. And then Kevin tried to persuade Brock to get him to team up with Kevin, and Braun would just pretty much just come towards him to hurt him after they did their handshake. And then backstage, Sasha and Bayley had a talk, which seemed like they were making up. Like, the feud that they were having was over. They had a tag team match against the Riot Squad. Then, after their backstage promo, Matt and Bray faced Rhino and his partner, which Matt and Bray won. And then Jinder would come out for a one-fall match against Chad Gable. Sadly, Jinder won. Then Riot Squad was just causing more drama backstage, like they have done for the last 2 weeks now. And then the tag team match would come up for the women, which the Riot Squad would win because the ref was distracted by Liv Morgan. Sasha Banks and Bayley continued their feud with the whole thing, having a fight backstage. Which then Kurt was gonna tell us about when Brock would be defending his title at whether it was SummerSlam or what pay-per-view. But then Roman came to interrupt him first, and then Bobby came out talking crap on Roman. Those two got in a heated argument, and then the Revival came out to interrupt everything even more, so that went to Bobby and Roman teaming up to take on them, which Bobby tagged himself in and did Roman's spear on one of the Revival members and win the match for them. And then No Way Jose and Mojo Rawley would have a fight, and Mojo won. Then it would go to Finn and Braun facing Baron and Kevin, which Braun threw Finn onto Corbin and Owens, effectively knocking them out for a little bit, but Corbin would do his end of days on Finn, effectively winning the match, and that would finish for Raw. All in all, wasn't bad. Was a very good show last night. Had a lot of interesting things from Money in the Bank, which effectively that wasn't bad either, which we will cover Money in the Bank event here in the next week for our channel. And you can expect tomorrow morning, Wednesday, to expect a review of SmackDown. That is all for right now. Have a nice day. This was Russell Lynch.